I went from a bag to a bag to a bag. I remember me and mama used to ride the cab. Pull up out the lot, no more lease, we paying cash. Show up to a crib, hand the keys to a Jag.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode on my channel. I am Taylor Marie Fowler. As you can tell by the title of this video, I will actually be reviewing Rare Beauty, which is the brand that was founded by Selena Gomez. And I am going to be reviewing the foundation today. So just want to get that in there. I don't know if my camera will actually focus on it, but let's hope so. If not, I purchased the Liquid Touch Weightless Foundation. It's in French on one side, so I was like, wait, what is Touch Fondation Imperceptible? Whatever. Clearly my French is terrible, but Liquid Touch Weightless Foundation in the number 430W. So it comes in this nice little standard size packaging, very minimalist. But when I was actually looking on her website, it was like minimal, like very like clean, so I figured the packaging would be the same way. It is 1 fluid ounce, and I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. Oops, let's go to the box. Oh well, it's not like I like keeping my stuff in boxes unless it's like my absolute must-haves. Okay, so it is in this nice cute little bottle. It's very light. Like, I don't think this is glass, but I'm not quite sure what it is, so I'm not gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna assume. But I shake it up. It sounds like weightless. Like almost like very, very runny. Oh, and it's a little spongy applicator. So I actually want to see what it looks like on the back of my hand. So it is in fact warm. One of the reasons why I wanted to review her line was because I was like, okay, like I know there was some drama you know, with people celebrities starting makeup lines and people not thinking that they're worthy. To me, I feel like you should be able to go after what you want. But we all could, you know, have dreams and aspirations of doing quite a bit of things. You know, it's just not, you know, I feel like we get stuck in these boxes where you have to do just one thing. And I don't think that as a creative, I feel like that will almost stunt you versus like, you know, provide the growth that you want. So to me, I'm like, hey, as long as you make shades that are inclusive for everybody, I don't care who you are. I liked that, and I'll just read it from my phone. The first thing that you see in the About Us, I always read that no matter what company it is. I just like to see what the overall company vibe is. So their basic, oh my gosh, that's the business. I should know this. Like their core value or their goals or their motto or what they stand for in a sense is that Rare Beauty is breaking down unrealistic standards of perfection. This makeup is made to feel good in without hiding what makes you unique. Because Rare Beauty is not about being someone else, but being who you are. And I think that's amazing that, you know, we're starting to realize how important it is to speak positively into ourselves versus rag on what we don't have or what flaws we have. So I was like, all right, well, I guess I'm gonna give her a shot, because if that's what they're saying, and then if that's, you know, something that she's really like passionate about, then why not? So I decided I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot. I'm going to prime my face because I did not do that. I did put moisturizer on, however, and get started. So this is the Tatcha primer. I'm so bad at this stuff. I'm not a beauty guru, guys. I'm just here to talk about self-love. But I think it's really important because for the longest time for me, I didn't really have a lot of self-confidence. I thought that I was supposed to look a certain way, act a certain way, and be a certain way. Even from like childhood, like I really feel like I was like such a tomboy, even though the tomboy look is in. I was such a tomboy that it actually, like, I steered away from it for the longest time because I thought the idea of beauty was like, you know, perfect skin, perfect symmetry on the face, lighter skin, blue eyes, straight hair. Like, a lot of it is obviously rooted in, because I'm American, so it's rooted in a lot of Eurocentric values because of how this country was founded. So I didn't really see myself as beautiful. I didn't see myself as someone who could walk around with like no makeup on and feel like sexy or confident. I don't know how beauty gurus do it. Gurus or beauty influencers, whatever. Geniuses, magicians. I don't know how you talk and do your makeup at the same time because I lose tracks of like focus so easily. But I'm gonna go out with a damp beauty blender. I got this from CVS, and ever since I got it, I swear I probably use this for everything. It's also a wet to dry sponge, like, so you could use like powder products and liquids and it won't like make it patchy or whatnot. So back to the story. I didn't possess a lot of inner self-confidence, and on my journey, obviously if you've seen some of my other videos, on my journey, like my quest to like have my best mental health, I wanted to just like tackle what makes me feel like I'm inadequate. And obviously part of that is by what we see and what we're influenced by, and seeing how those react to, you know, how people react to those who don't necessarily fit those standards. So it was like, oh, okay, well, you know, now in 2020, there's so many people out there that get the chance to like create lines for everybody. With Selena, I feel like she really, really is trying to make yourself like, or, you know, teach that self-love, or even though I feel like you gotta just know from within, because everyone could tell you, but it takes you to really get it, but I do like the fact that she is trying to start a conversation about it, and by saying it plastered on her about her page, or on the, you know, on Rare Beauty's page. I thought that was great. But yeah, so I want, like, on my quest, like I was saying, I wanted to tackle some things that I didn't, you know, like about myself per se, and then speak into what I didn't like. So like for me, like, I've always just felt like certain things on my face weren't of proportion, and I like hated it, and I would like try to overdo things. Like, you guys, I'm not even gonna tell you how many times I tried to like make myself look like what I would say is an unrealistic beauty type, and then realizing in pictures, when I took pictures, like, girl, your makeup is crazy. But that was because I was hiding something much deeper. I wasn't confident in who I was, and I was trying to use makeup to cover it up, and it was like not the best look. Like, I did those phases where I just wanted to cover up who I secretly was. And then it wasn't until recently where I was like, you know what, you are gonna be you. You can't change it. I mean, you can change it with plastic surgery, but like, you still have to be who you are on the inside. And I was like, so who are you at your core? Very into my family. I love, like, I just love being around people, and all these things like that. So I started telling myself, like, okay, so what is it that makes you who you are? Like, who is Taylor, and why do you want to hide her? Because like, I have a big personality, but if I'm not comfortable around you, then I won't really show it. Like, I'll just kind of be like this shell of a person. And now I try to tell myself, like, girl, you got the goods. Like, you are beautiful. You can be whatever you want. I started like looking into subliminals, and some people, it's very controversial. Some people are like, oh, like, that's not really true, like, it doesn't work. Or for some people, they say it's like a sin. But I look at it as, you're already opening yourself up to wanting to be the best version of yourself. And it is literally affirmations. It's just telling yourself you are enough and you're worthy. And then when I'm doing my makeup, I try to remind myself that I'm still beautiful with or without. Because before, I would literally be like, oh, I'm doing my makeup, I can't leave the house, I'm gonna be beautiful once it's on. And I think, to me, having gone through that, it's very important for me to tell myself while I'm doing my makeup that even if I didn't have this makeup on, I would be fine. Like, I'm loved, I'm healthy, I'm alive, I deserve to be here, that kind of thing. So that way I'm not trying to actively like cover up anything, I'm just accentuating. And that's another thing she wrote on her site. I forget exactly where it is, if it's on the foundations page or whatnot, but it's basically saying like Rare Beauty aims to break down the unrealistic standards of perfection. So I thought that was cool. Like, that's the same with, like, I feel like sometimes like my approach to makeup was I was trying to cover up what I didn't deem as beautiful, whereas like Selena is saying, like, it's okay if you don't have like this or that. Like, what makes you beautiful is what you have, period. Like, not what you are trying to get because you saw somebody else on Instagram. And I feel like today, in this day and age, it's so easily to get hung up on the things we don't have, because we see and we envy, essentially. We envy those that we think may have it all or look a certain way. And that's not the case, because girl, you are bomb. You are the best, and you are you, and there's only one you. That's what I had to learn. It's like, there's only one you, and there's only one life for you. Now, if you think differently, like that you come back and reincarnate, there'll be more than one of you. But in this present moment, at this time, at this given universe, right now, there is only one you. And you can't just think like, oh, well, if I just had this. No, you have everything in you already that equips you and makes you the best version of you right now. I'm like loving this journey, and I thought it would be perfect to review this foundation. I know you guys are like, hurry up and get to the foundation already. So now to the foundation. Oh my God, does this ever happen to you guys? You get something brand new and then you ruin it. Oh, I don't even know how I did that. I will say, like, it's very like lightweight. Like, it doesn't, I mean, it's not runny either. Like, it's not dripping down my hand. So we'll give it a shot. I'm gonna go ahead and, oh, okay. It feels like I'm not wearing anything. I feel like this is definitely one of those. Like, it's like, it's, I wouldn't say light, but it's, I would say for sure medium. Yeah. And no weird smell or anything. I don't know. Seems cool to me. Let me see. Yeah, I can't say that I hate it. So now I'm gonna go in with some powder. And right now, like, it looks like I'm like really, I'm actually okay with this foundation. Like, it's so nice. Okay, like, that was not planned. But, so I hope that you guys know that you are beautiful. That no matter what you might deem as something that is like undesirable, that maybe come to that realization that it is, and that it makes you who you are, and that you continue to thrive and be the best version of yourself that you can be, and that you tell yourself that you are worthy, that you are enough, that I don't really bake anymore, by the way, that you can do anything you put your mind to it. I myself have tried to start YouTube for a few times now, and I think I finally found my voice of what I want to put out in the world and what I want the world to know about me, and that, you know, like, I hope I can inspire someone else to be open about their mental health and love themselves a little more. That's like that's like literally my goal of this channel, is to show somebody who may need it that, look, this girl is doing it, trying to do it, and not taking no for an answer. If she can do it, then so can I. Yeah, other products that I'm like dying to try of Selena's are the lip balms. I've been really into lip balms lately, and I have yet to like find a good combo. But I was watching on YouTube, and I saw some people like reviewing the lip balms and the lipsticks. Quite honestly, like, I think her line is gonna be so amazing. Yeah, I think she's on to something for sure. And the more I'm sitting with this foundation, it's like it doesn't feel like I'm wearing any, even though I put a shit ton on. I hope that whatever you're going through, that it passes. I hope that you're able to, while you're going through it, it might be hard, but reflect and see why they're like, what is arising while you're going through it. Like, how do you feel? What emotions you're experiencing? But also, like, once it's over, once you get through it, because you will get through it, like, you will be so grateful for it, even though it sounds crazy. You're like, oh, why should I be grateful for the bad things that happen to me? Because that way, when you come through that storm, I swear it feels so good to truly like experience something, like be on your like down and out. I'm talking like maybe on your last dollar, or maybe you just had your heart broken. But when you come back and you, like, maybe a year, maybe 10 years, I don't know how long it'll take, but once you get through that storm and you're better and you're just fantastic, you're gonna sit there and think, wow, like, I came this far, I kicked ass, and I'm still here to talk about it. I went through a few storms, like, it's just not one. I mean, I had a whole tsunami one time, but I feel like, or hurricane, tsunamis from the ocean. Okay, my metaphors are done, retired. And I feel like where I am now, without all of them, like, I'm talking every single one, without all of those, I wouldn't even be here right now pursuing this like channel the way that I'm doing, or like working as hard as I want to, you know, be working here with this channel. I'm just gonna line my lips. And I love it. It makes my beautiful lips look amazing. It accentuates them. Puts them right on display. Coffee pinky color, and I love, like I said, I love my lips. When I was little, I thought they were really too big, but I started to appreciate them more because you have to love everything about yourself. So I put that in the center just so that I can get that plumpy effect. All right, give yourself a kiss because you deserve to be loved, and who else better than you tell yourself that you love you. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys try things at your own risk, even if it's something that you wouldn't necessarily think you would do. Like this beauty review. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel, and have a good day.